the thumbs up. Whoo, we are getting closer to college football weekend. It is almost here, guys. 2 more days. And we got some good ball games going on. Let's talk weekend college football preview and reactions. Appreciate the like. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that like and share. I sure appreciate it. I know yesterday we talked a little bit about Georgia and Kentucky, Alabama and Texas A&M. LSU and Missouri. I want to know what's going to happen to Billy Napier if Florida loses to Vandy. Will he be on the hot seat if he's not already? And you got Michigan playing Maryland. I believe Michigan's gonna beat Maryland. And yes, we are live, guys. We are 2 days away from college kickoff. And I know I said I was nervous for this Kentucky-Georgia game. And I'm still nervous. Yes, sir. We are ready for some football. I'm going to have to get up bright and early Saturday morning and do some yard work so I can catch the ball games at noon. I'll wait and see if we can get some people to jump in this live chat before we get down to the ball games. I tell you, we had a pretty good showing last night. We had 5 people at one time in the live chat. Let's see if we can get more than that today. Will Kentucky upset Georgia in Athens Saturday? Can Vandy upset Florida? I don't know about that one. I think Florida's a little too upset after getting dominated by Kentucky. And of course, you got South Carolina and Tennessee. They got byes this weekend, so neither one of them are playing. Will Vandy shock Florida and beat the Gators? Y'all do me a favor and leave y'all's comments down below. What's going on, Robert? He said nope. Yeah, I think Florida's gonna beat Vandy. I think they're a little upset and irritated after being blown out by Kentucky. Yeah, shoot, Maryland's got Michigan this weekend. I don't see Maryland winning that game. We had a pretty good showing last night on live chat. One time I had 5 people in here. I'd like to see if we could get 10 people to hop on the live chat. You think Michigan's gonna beat Maryland? There could be some upsets this weekend. I'm not gonna say one of them though. I'm just crossing my fingers and my toes. I'm wondering if Vandy winds up beating Florida, I wonder if they'll consider getting rid of him after the season, or if they'll give him another year. I'm pretty sure he'll be on the hot seat if Vandy wins. Not saying they are, but if they do end up winning, I think he'll be on the hot seat. And Georgia definitely has to take care of business this weekend. But I tell you, they never play like they're ranked. And they sure hadn't been playing like a #1 ranked team and back-to-back national champions. Yeah. I'm thinking if he loses to Vandy, they might start thinking about getting rid of him at the end of the season. He's going to have to prove that he can win against Kentucky, Georgia, Florida State. The Alabama. They'll probably give him another year. What they call him, Sunbelt Billy. Yeah, I say if he loses against Vandy, they might give him one more year. If he don't do nothing next year, I could see him letting him go. And let's see if Alabama and Georgia don't get upset this weekend. No, Jimbo Fisher might pull it out against Alabama. Woo. Who's Ohio State got this weekend? Yeah, we got the talent, but they ain't proved it yet. Our roster's deep with talent. Yeah. Yep, it'll be bright and early yard work Saturday morning. So we can watch them noon games. Something tells me Texas A&M's gonna beat Alabama. Ooh. Boy, I'm glad I'm off on weekends. I don't know. Jimbo Fisher's got him playing pretty good this year. I mean, of course, they did lose to Miami, but after that, they've been doing pretty good. I don't know if Bama's going to be able to run on A&M's defense that much. Old Milroe going to have to sling the ball. Man, I tell you, right now, anybody's a threat to Georgia the way Georgia's been playing. They've been barely getting by their games this season. All except for about 2. That's why they're going to have to tighten up this weekend and be on their A game, offensively and defensively. And Georgia's running game's got to get better. And that's due to the fact that our offensive line can't block. They can't even create no open holes for our running backs to even run through. So I say right now, anybody is a threat to Georgia. Now, I know one thing, Georgia's defensive line and linebackers better be ready to stop that running back. Well, I hope you're right, brother. This year, we're just a second half team. We can't take care of the first half and the second half. Now we barely play the first half, and then second half we come out and dominate when we should be dominating the first half and second half. And that gets so tiring to watch, especially with a team like Georgia and all the athletes they have on that roster. It gets so tiring to watch Georgia struggle the first half when you know they should be dominating the first half. But I tell you, if Kentucky winds up upsetting Georgia, I think you'll see Georgia move out of the top spot. They'll drop in the ranking. They haven't proved it yet. This is going to be a test right here to see if they've improved from last week. And the way Kentucky's been playing this year, I believe Georgia's about to get tested. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they don't, but like I've been saying, I'm nervous about this game. I think we're going to have to come out, play fast, start fast, and dominate the first half and second half. What's going on, Demetrius? Welcome to the live chat. Hey, I agree with you, man. We don't. Georgia don't look like the #1 ranked team. And they haven't been playing like one. And I'm going to tell you, as a Georgia fan, Kentucky could upset Georgia Saturday night. Yeah, they could be. Hey, you got Michigan too. Florida State. Would you move Florida State to #1 or Texas if Georgia ended up losing Saturday? Yeah, that's one thing that's going to give us advantage, Robert, is the crowd. And I'm sure them fans are going to be going crazy and buck wild. But yeah, if we was playing in Lexington, Kentucky would have advantage. No, Kentucky's coming to Athens. We got the home field advantage, Demetrius. That's one thing that's going to give us an advantage. At least we're playing in Athens. And that's what's going to give Texas A&M advantage when they play Alabama. They're going to have the 12th man because Alabama's traveling to Texas. But man, you never know about these ball games. Any team can be beat on any given day. Any team can be beat any given day. All on who's prepared better. And who turns the ball over the least. We seen what Auburn's quarterback did to us. Running all over us. Appreciate the thumbs up. Out of A&M in Alabama. Man, something tells me A&M's gonna take this game. They're playing at home. They're gonna have the 12th man. No, I thought Kentucky was coming to Athens, playing between the hedges. If I ain't mistaken, Kentucky's coming to Athens. I'll have to. You gonna have to make me look it up now. Kentucky played Florida at home in Lexington. Now Kentucky travels to Athens to play Georgia. Demetrius, go look up where's Georgia Kentucky game. Well, I'm crossing my fingers they do, buddy. The way Georgia's been playing this season, there ain't no telling. And I said it last night on my live chat that it looks like to me Kentucky has Georgia's defense from last year and the year before. Their defense looks good this year. And I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll be a close game. Because every time Georgia Kentucky play, it's always close. Yeah, I knew they was. Well, and I said that earlier. Georgia's going to have to start fast. Every game this season, Georgia has struggled to start fast in the first half of their games. They didn't start dominating and playing good ball until the second half. And this game, they're going to have to play fast and dominate first half and second half. And shut that running back down, Davis, that transferred to Kentucky from Vanderbilt. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that share and notification, and let's get them likes up, guys. I think all both East and West is weak this year. And you can't never say somebody's got a weak schedule, because anybody can be beat any given day, no matter who you playing. Appreciate the thumbs up. Let's get them likes on up there, guys. It helps beat the algorithm and gets my channel over around YouTube. I don't think Georgia's got a cupcake schedule. We play the same teams Florida does. We play some of the same teams Tennessee does. South Carolina. I mean, if that's the case, you could say all teams have cupcake schedule. I guess every year Georgia's got a cupcake schedule. That's what you hear every year. Georgia don't play nobody. They got a cupcake schedule. But they play the same teams Florida and everybody else does. Florida play Tennessee, we play Tennessee. Florida plays Kentucky, we play Kentucky. South Carolina plays Tennessee, Kentucky. Hey, if we got a cupcake schedule, one of the cupcakes could beat us. Cupcake schedule. Every year you hear that. Georgia's got a cupcake schedule. But Georgia plays the same teams as everybody else. Maybe except for a few teams. But they got a cupcake schedule. Does South Carolina have a cupcake schedule? They played us. They played Tennessee. They played Florida. They play Mississippi State in 2 weeks. Granted, we don't play Mississippi State this year, but I think we play Ole Miss. But we got a cupcake schedule. Boy, Florida's got the toughest schedule out there. You might as well say all the teams have cupcake schedule. Ain't nobody else have a cupcake schedule, just Georgia. Georgia's the only one that has a cupcake schedule. But any team can be beat any given day, so it's not a cupcake schedule. It all depends on how hard these teams prepare to play the game and who's ready to play. Why don't Florida have a cupcake schedule? They play the same teams we do. Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, South Carolina. Oh, I forgot. Florida played Utah. They ain't got a cupcake schedule because they played Utah. Is their schedule not a cupcake schedule because they play FSU? Georgia don't. We got a cupcake schedule, but Kentucky could wind up upsetting us come Saturday night at 7 o'clock. No. Everybody gone. They don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about cupcake schedules? I want somebody to explain to me in the comment section down below why is it every year Georgia has an easy schedule when they play the same teams as everybody else does. maybe except for 1 or 2 on the schedule. Somebody leave me a comment in the comment section down below and let me know that. Explain that to me. I mean, explain that to me, Demetrius. Why Georgia has a cupcake schedule when they play the same teams that Florida does. They play the same teams that South Carolina does, that Tennessee does. Maybe all except for 1 or 2 games. What? Florida don't have a cupcake schedule because they played Utah. Nobody can explain that to me. I'm waiting. Let's go on a rant here. Let's go on a rant. Maybe we can get some more people in this live stream and somebody can explain that question to me. Why every year Georgia's got an easy schedule, a cupcake schedule. Florida and Tennessee played. We play Tennessee. Florida beat Tennessee. Tennessee could wind up beating Georgia. Is that a cupcake schedule? No. Kentucky could upset Georgia come Saturday night. Is that a cupcake schedule? No. It's all in who has the better team at that moment in a game and who is prepared for that game. Appreciate the thumbs up. Let's get them likes on up there, guys. Somebody just mentioned that Georgia has a cupcake schedule, but they can't explain to me why Georgia has a cupcake schedule. I wish somebody would explain it to me because we all play the same teams. What's going on, Mr. Weeks? Hey, it's been a while, brother. Good to see you, brother. Somebody has mentioned that Georgia has a cupcake schedule. Now I'm trying to get them to explain to me why Georgia has a cupcake schedule, but they can't explain it. But Georgia plays the same teams as everybody else, maybe except for a few teams on their schedule. I'm trying to get somebody to explain to me why Georgia has a cupcake schedule. But they can't explain that. They can't answer that question. You're gonna leave a comment in the comment section down below, but you can't explain your reasoning for your comment. Yeah, well, I wish somebody could explain that to me. You leave a comment in the comment section, but now you don't want to answer the question. The East and West is weak this year. The teams in the East aren't doing that good, and the teams in the West aren't doing that good. I don't know. They couldn't explain it to me, Mr. Weeks. They left a comment, but they can't explain it to me. Don't leave a comment in the comment section if you cannot explain your comment. If you can't explain your comment, don't put it there. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be nothing by no means. I'm just saying. You left a comment in the comment section, and when asked a question about it, you can't answer it. Let's get them likes on up there, guys. I sure appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that share and notification. Let's beat the algorithm, and let's get them likes on up there. Well, my thing is, Mr. Weeks, how can it be a cupcake schedule when we play the same teams as most other teams? All except for maybe one or two here and there. I guess Georgia has a cupcake schedule if Kentucky beats us come Saturday night at 7 o'clock. I guess that's a cupcake schedule. Even though right now to me it looks like Kentucky could wind up winning the East. They look that good to me. Florida played Tennessee. Florida beat Tennessee. We play Tennessee. Is it a cupcake schedule if Tennessee beats us? Well, like I said, if you can't answer the question, don't leave the comment. And I'm not trying to be mean. I love people leaving comments in the comment section. That's why I have this channel, to talk football and to answer questions, and people answer my questions. But if you can't answer your comment, then don't leave it. It took somebody else to answer somebody else's comment when they was asked the question. I mean, it's every year. Every year you hear Georgia's got a cupcake schedule. Does Florida have a tough schedule because they started out with Utah? In Utah, does that make them have the toughest schedule in the SEC? Does it make them have the toughest schedule in the SEC because they play Florida State? I'm sorry, any team can be beat on any given day. I don't care if you got the toughest schedule in football or the weakest schedule in football. Any team can be beat any given day. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. I sure appreciate it. Let's get them likes on up there. And if you ain't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell and share. Exactly. My point. My point. We don't make the schedules. The committee makes the schedule. Man, if you want to say Georgia has a cupcake schedule, then go talk to the committee. Or go talk to the ones that sets the schedules up for everybody. But I don't see it as a cupcake schedule. Appreciate everybody who's in the live chat. Mr. Weeks, Demetrius, Robert Turner. Appreciate all y'all joining the live chat. Let's keep this thing going, guys. We here to talk football. That's why we here. And that's what we're here for. We can disagree with each other or we can agree with each other. It is football season, baby. That's what this is all about. And hopefully, by the end of the Kentucky-Georgia game, all the Georgia fans are going to be saying, "Who let the dogs out? Ho, 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 ho. Who let the dogs out? Ho, 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 ho." Oh, brother, brother, brother. Well, I guess Georgia's the only one in the East who has a cupcake schedule. Is there anybody in the West who has a cupcake schedule? They travel to Missouri this weekend, don't they? And I'm gonna tell you, Missouri could upset LSU. I think I would actually like to see Missouri win that game. That's what I said too, Mr. Weeks. Vandy could wind up beating Florida. Now I'm wondering what's going to happen to Billy Napier if Vandy does upset Florida. You think they'll consider getting rid of him after the season, or you think they'll keep him another year? I mean, he hadn't really proven that he can beat top teams. Even though they did beat Tennessee a couple weeks ago. I'm wondering it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he'll finish the season out, but I'm wondering if they'll actually consider getting rid of him after the season, or will they give him another year? And don't Michigan play Maryland this weekend? Let's get them likes on up there, guys. I sure appreciate it. It helps beat the algorithm and gets my channel around YouTube. Ohio State versus Maryland. For some reason, I was thinking it was Michigan. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this month, and I'm halfway there. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe. Yeah, Demetrius said Texas should be number one, but I was thinking Michigan. Guys, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and that share. I sure appreciate it. Let's get them likes on up there. Oh no, by no means. Like I said, I could see Kentucky winning the East this year. I could actually see Kentucky taking the East. Even though we have a cupcake schedule, we still got to play Tennessee. We still got to play Florida. We still got to play Missouri. Kentucky could probably easy take the East. Appreciate Mr. Weeks, Robert Turner, Demetrius. Appreciate y'all joining the live chat. Let's see if we can get some more in here. I'll have time to mow grass. I'll have time to mow grass before the noon kickoff games. I can't believe that. Somebody's going to leave a comment in the comment section and can't answer a question when somebody asks. And I told somebody yesterday that I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Kentucky ended up upsetting Georgia Saturday. I wouldn't be shocked, especially the way Georgia has been playing this season. Georgia has been playing terrible on both sides of the ball all season. It takes you till the second half in order to get going, in order to start making plays. And offensively, don't have no running game. We don't have the backs we used to. And the offensive line has lost a step from last year. But I'm going to tell you who has impressed me. And that's Carson Beck. Carson Beck has impressed me this season as a starting quarterback, and he's never started a game in his college career until the first game of the season. This kid has thrown for almost 300 yards in every game he's played. I'm impressed with Carson Beck. Who I'm not impressed with, and everybody probably knows, I'm not impressed with Mike Bobo and his play calling. And you have some people saying that Mike Bobo is doing a good job at play calling. You must be seeing something I'm not seeing, because I haven't seen no good play calling from Mike Bobo. That's something Mike Bobo's going to have to fix. It's his play calling. Mike Bobo is too predictable calling plays. The defense can read Mike Bobo like a book. They know what he's going to do on every down. He is that predictable. Well, that's who I'm not impressed with, is Mike Bobo. I've had people wanting to blame games on Carson Beck, that it was Carson Beck's fault. What's going on, Andy? Welcome to the channel, brother. Man, I tell you, they playing in Texas, and I think Texas A&M's going to have the advantage. They might could pull this out over Alabama. Be sure to hit that like, guys. I sure appreciate it. Let's get them likes on up. You know, people talk about Carson Beck and trying to blame some games on him, but it's not Carson Beck. It is Mike Bobo and his play calling. Now, Beck is going to do what Mike Bobo says because he's the offensive coordinator. If Mike Bobo wants him to throw short passes all 4 quarters, that's what he's going to do. If he wants him to throw a deep bomb downfield, then that's what Beck's going to do. I like seeing them thumbs up going up. Y'all be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share, and that notification bell down at the bottom. I appreciate it. Let's get them lights on up there, guys. I will say, I wasn't impressed with Mike Bobo when Mark Richt was the coach, and I'm not impressed with Mike Bobo now. I was hoping Kirby Smart would actually go out and find an actual offensive coordinator. But he turns to good old Mike Bobo, his best friend. And he hadn't impressed me this year with his play calling. He is no Todd Monken. I've heard people talk about Carson Beck, how he's not no good and he's not mobile, and it's just people talking about him. And my thing is, it's not the quarterback's fault. Carson Beck is a great quarterback, but he can only do what Mike Bobo wants him to do. People complain because he's not throwing it downfield 50 yards or 80 yards. But if Mike Bobo and Kirby Smart don't want him doing that, then he's not going to do it. If they want him to, like people call it, dink and dunk, then that's what he's going to do. The kid has thrown for almost 300 yards this season. And he's never started a college football game until the first game of the season. No, nah, not at all. Just some of his play calling. His play calling is too predictable. When we played Auburn, it, it gets sad and embarrassing when you can sit on the couch and before the ball snapped, you can call the play before the plays even ran. And there it is. That's what he does. I haven't understood this season why he keeps putting a walk-on running back in at running back and tries to run him up the middle. Come on. When it's 3rd and 2, the defense knows you're going to try to run it. So why don't you call a pass play, a play action pass? But what does he do? Run up the middle. Appreciate the thumbs up. Let's get them likes on up there, guys. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I was hoping and I know everybody else has different opinions, but me, personally, I was hoping Kirby Smart would have went out and found a different offensive coordinator. An actual offensive coordinator. Bobo's no Todd Monken. We got 2 people in live chat, 6 likes. Let's see if we can get them up, guys. Yeah, we have injuries on the offensive line, but to me, that's no excuse. That's why you have these other players that you've been practicing and getting ready all spring and fall, so they could be ready to step up. Like they say, next man up. When your number's called, you're supposed to be ready and prepared to go in. And I don't make excuses for situations like that. We've had a receiver out, Lad McConkey. That's why we have other receivers to step up when he's down. And our offensive line has lost strides since last year. It looks like our offensive line has lost a step from last year and the year before that.
Dinner's ready.
Oh, I agree 100%, Mr. Weeks. Kentucky's defense looks like Georgia's defense the past 2 seasons. And that's one thing that I'm worried about. Our running game, we don't have a running game this year. And that's one thing that we going to have to be able to do is run the ball. And we going to have issues running the ball against Kentucky's defensive front. Hey, y'all want to go live?
No.
Come on, let's go live. Let them see your beautiful face.
No.
Huh? Let them see your beautiful face.
I made
Look.
you a plate.
Look.
Stop, I made you a plate. You want me to put it in the microwave?
No, I'll eat it. I can eat and talk football. Is this one mine? Or does it matter?
No, not yours.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have trouble running on Kentucky's defense. Let's get them likes up, guys. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe, share, and notification if you haven't already. You hold that. Yeah, Kentucky looks like they got Georgia's defense. The Kentucky-Georgia game is in Athens. The only thing that's going to give us advantage is the crowd. And hoping the crowd gets so loud we can cause them to make false starts. Oh, no, and I said that earlier, Mr. Weeks. They've been starting off slow every game this year. They're going to have to start fast. They're going to have to dominate the first half and second half. They ain't going to be able to do like they did against South Carolina and Auburn. And we're not going to beat them with just field goals neither. Our field goal kicker's done missed about 3 field goals this year. And he's the #1 kicker coming out of high school. He's only a freshman. Oh yeah, I'm sure they will. They probably gonna try to hold on to the ball and eat clock up all game. And that's what they gonna want to do. Time of possession, they gonna want to hold the ball. But we can't depend on Brock Bowers. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying the defense is going to key in on Brock Bowers. So we're going to have to get other players involved. Hey, I know how that is. I was trying to go live last night. My phone went berserk. I don't know what it was doing, all kind of weird stuff. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, guys. I'm on live stream the Kentucky-Georgia game. So everybody will get to see my reaction. There we go. That's better. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I put out content Monday through Saturday. What is it? What's wrong with it? Mm. I'll sit here and eat dinner until some more people join the live chat. Y'all want to talk about upcoming football games this weekend? Come hop on the live stream. Yeah, like I've been saying, there's going to be some good games this weekend. It could be some upsets. Can Texas A&M upset Alabama? Can Kentucky upset Georgia? Can LSU go into Missouri and beat Missouri? Let's see if we can get anybody else in the live chat before 8 o'clock. If you come on live stream, I'm still here. I ain't went nowhere. Ah, yep. That's one thing I'm worried about is Georgia's running game against Kentucky's defense. See if we can get some more people in here. Georgia's running game hadn't been up to par, and neither has that offensive line. Yeah, the offensive line can't hardly get to the second level to create space for the running backs. You gonna tell me Georgia has a cupcake schedule? A cupcake schedule. How do you have a cupcake schedule? You ready to go live? Let me catch that.
Can you wash the forks?
Yeah.
That's in there. Wash everything.
I'll wash them. Don't do nothing. I'll take care of them. They playing with something over there.
How was dinner?
Good. Can we get some more people in the live chat before 8 o'clock? Appreciate everybody who's joined the live chat. Mr. Weeks, Robert, Demetrius, Andy Smith. Appreciate all y'all coming in and joining the live chat. Let's get this thing rocking. Rock, 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 rock. Hour and 42 minutes. I've been on an hour and 42 minutes already. Don't seem like it. Seem like I've been on less than that. I wonder how old Nick Chubb's doing after his surgery. See how many people we can get in here. Who is on YouTube? Where are my subscribers at? Just got done eating a good old dinner. Now we ready to talk some more football. Still can't believe they said Georgia had a cupcake schedule. I want a cupcake. uh, No, I'll have to make a separate video on that comment. I think I'll make a video tomorrow, a matter of fact, on that. I don't understand though. No other team out there has a cupcake schedule. Just Georgia. Just Georgia has a cupcake schedule. Nobody else. And it all depends on who's the better team that day. I think I'll make that my next video. My next content. That's a good content to put out. Does Georgia have a cupcake schedule? Oh, me. Help me get to 500 subscribers, guys. I'm halfway there. Yeah, I know what my next video will be. Hit that thumbs up, guys. And be sure to hit that subscribe if you're new to my channel. I mean, I just don't understand that. You make a comment, but then you don't answer when the question's asked. You disappear. So why make a comment and then you just disappear? Don't answer the question that was asked back. Just disappear. Holy me. I'm digging them likes, guys. Let's get them likes up there. I dig them. I just don't understand. You all play the same teams, all except for maybe one or two out of everybody's schedule. And I tell you, I'm nervous about this game. But I believe Georgia will pull it out in the end. And it's not going to be no blowout. It'll be a close game. Georgia is just going to have to create turnovers. And they're going to have to capitalize on them turnovers. And they can't just depend on field goals. When they get in the red zone, they got to capitalize and they got to score touchdowns. They can't get down there and wind up falling apart and having to kick a field goal or turning the ball over and giving it back to Kentucky. And Georgia's definitely going to have to keep the ball out of that running back's hands. We'll be doing good if they can hold that running back to 60 yards all game. And let's hope our defense can. We will have to capitalize on turnovers. And that's one thing about Georgia they've been doing. They get down there in the red zone and they wind up having to come out with a field goal. We definitely going to have to score touchdowns. Is the way I see it. And I think Texas A&M can beat Alabama. But they're going to have to contain Milroe and not let him get out the pocket and start running downfield, because he will kill Texas A&M with his legs. He is just like another running back in that backfield. If Texas A&M's defense can contain him in the pocket and not let him get loose, they got a real good chance of winning this game. Almost 8 o'clock, guys. Can we get some more people in the live chat? I might have to get me something else to drink. Feel free to pop in the live chat and leave a comment down below in the comment section. Right down there. Y'all see it down there. I'll stay on here as long as I got people in the stream. I'll stay on here. And we have finally, guys, reached Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. It is finally here. And by the way, I do NFL content too. And I go live during NFL games. A matter of fact, I'll be going live Sunday morning 9:30 for the Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills game. So y'all be sure to come tune in and let's watch some NFL football. Jaguars versus the Buffalo Bills. Hope everybody is having a great night. October the 5th, Thursday. An hour and 58 minutes. We've been on here that long. We can all watch the Kentucky-Georgia game Saturday night. Who are going to be the upset games this weekend? Does anybody have any upsets? 8 o'clock. God, 2 hours. Been on this thing 2 hours and 2 minutes. Time is flying tonight. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Ugh. Go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's talk some football. How about them dogs? All right, go. You want to go out? I guess the cats want to go outside. Oh. Come on. Come on. Look at that big old cat right there, boy. That's a big old cat. You want to go out until... Ugh. Okay. 8:06. Are we going to get anybody else to join the live chat, live stream? Do you think Texas A&M can beat Alabama? Leave your comments down below. Oh, yo, yo. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Ooh. Choco. Probably ain't even barking at me. Yeah, no. Barking at nothing. You see that car every day. Same time, you see that car. What's going on, Christian? Going pretty good. Was sitting here waiting to see if anybody else was going to join the live chat. Had quite a few people in here earlier. You got that right. I'm looking forward to Saturday. Man, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm halfway there. I'm ready to see if Georgia can take care of business in Athens. Oh, yeah, I mentioned that earlier. If Georgia can't run the ball on Kentucky's defense, which I'm worried about that, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Because we're going to have to be able to run the ball. And our offensive line has struggled this year on run blocking. And our defense is going to have to be able to hold the line and contain Davis, Kentucky's running back. Chaco, go lay down. Go get into bed. Oh, yeah, that was embarrassing. They've struggled all season. And we don't have the running backs we used to, but that's no excuse at all. We're going to have a complete game. And we get turnovers, we're going to have to be able to capitalize on them turnovers and get touchdowns instead of field goals. And of course, our field goal kickers done missed 3 field goals this year. Good possibility. Good possibility. Got Mississippi State in 2 weeks. Still got Florida. If he loses to Mississippi State or Florida, they'll probably start talking about getting him out of there. I asked earlier about Billy Napier. I asked that question about Billy Napier earlier. If Vandy wound up upsetting Florida, would he be on the hot seat, or would Florida let him go after the season? I mean, he really hadn't proved he can beat the big teams. I mean, granted, they beat Tennessee, but that was at the Swamp. I mean, he's got to prove he can go on the road and win these big games. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me neither. I don't know if they'd do it right then. I think they'd wait until the end of the season. I think they'd let him finish out the season. Yeah. The way it's looking right now, Kentucky could wind up winning the East, depending on what happens Saturday against Georgia. I don't know if it's Beamer or just some of his coaching staff. I mean, maybe he needs to make some coaching staff changes. Yeah, you talking about Kentucky and Louisville? Yeah, they both doing good this year. Kentucky's defense is something. That's what I'm worried about with Georgia. We ain't gonna be able to run on that defense. And I mean, Beamer might not get let go. Maybe he just needs to make some changes on the coaching staff. Well, and that's probably what Kentucky's going to want to do is get us one-dimensional. But they're not going to be able to stop Brock Bowers all night long. But at the same time, we can't just depend on Bowers. We're going to have to get other receivers involved as well. No, Kentucky's probably going to double team Brock Bowers all night. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share if you hadn't already subscribed. Huh? God, you gonna smoke all them tonight?
No.
2 hours and 25 minutes. Let's get them likes on up there, guys. I sure appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and share and hit that notification. I appreciate Christian, Andy, Mr. Weeks, Demetrius, and Robert for joining the live stream. Just want to give a shout out to all y'all. Let's get this live chat rocking, guys. See if we can get some more people in here before 9 o'clock. How many people can we get to join this live chat before 9 o'clock? It's 8:25. Who wants to come on this live chat and talk some college football this upcoming weekend? Everybody better make sure they get out there Saturday morning, do their yard work, so they can get that done and catch all the noon games. I know I am. We got 6 likes. Can we get 6 people in the live chat? Before 9 o'clock? I dig them likes, y'all. Let's get them likes on up there. Will there be any upsets this weekend? Leave your comment down below and let me know what you think. Who will be upset? Give it till 9 o'clock, guys, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Can we get anybody else in here in the live chat before 9? I'll give it till 9 o'clock. Oh, we waiting and waiting. Look, I'm twiddling my thumbs, y'all. Waiting on people to join. Twiddling my thumbs. Woo. Twiddling the thumbs. guess everybody went to bed. Oh. About to be where I go. Will there be any upset games this weekend? Ugh. 8:36. 2 hours and 37 minutes. Had a pretty good bit of people in here tonight. See if we can get some more in here. Two hours and 43 minutes. I'm going to give it just a little bit longer, see if anybody else jumps in this live chat. If not, then I'm going to call it a night. I was going to go till 9 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna give it just a little bit longer. Maybe a few more minutes. And if I don't get nobody else in here in the live chat here within the next few minutes, and I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Y'all be sure to hit that notification bell. It will notify you every time I put out new content and when I go live. See if anybody wants to talk about the upcoming football games this weekend. Who wants to talk about some football? Come join the live chat. Oh. And I don't think Texas A&M's going to be no pushover to Alabama. Whew. We got 6 flights. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody that joined the live stream. Christian, Robert, Andy, Mr. Weeks, Demetrius. Appreciate everybody, all y'all who joined. Just wanted to give y'all a shout out. I'm gonna call it a night. And y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow, because I will be putting out another video. Y'all have a great Thursday night, and I will see y'all again soon. And like always, win, lose, or tie, I'm a dog fan till the day I die. Go Dogs.